Live local news starts right now. This is BG24 News, live at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Dombey.
And I'm Lexi Martinez. Thank you for joining us tonight.
They ran for miles, and they could be seen for miles. Colorfully dressed runners visited the BGSU campus on Saturday. As reporter Amy Stegerwald found out, it was for more than just fun.
BGSU's Kappa Delta sorority hosted their annual 5K on Saturday. The race was held on the BGSU campus. Runners encountered color spots throughout the race where they had color dust thrown at them. Kappa Delta has hosted 5K runs in the past, but four-year member Emily Buck says this one had many changes.
Changing it from spring to fall was a big thing, as well as adding the color run in. We've done a 5K for 4 years, so this is the first color run we've done.
80% of the money raised at this event was donated to a local child abuse prevention center. The other 20% went to a national child abuse prevention organization. Chairman of the 5K and Kappa Delta member Cassandra Wiley says this event is different because of its participants and local affiliation.
What makes us different is we try to advertise it to both on campus and off campus, so like people in the community can come. This year we decided to do a color run, so I figured that was why a lot of people came.
Kappa Delta hopes to host more events like these to raise money and awareness for this important cause. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Amy Stegerwald.
Both of the organizations are philanthropies of the Kappa Delta sorority.
The City of Bowling Green is planning for some additions in town. The BG Planning Commission is considering recognizing public parking on East Wooster and expanding the Kroger grocery store on the North Main Street. They meet on October 7th to finalize the new plans.
On Sunday, students gathered at the Offenhauer Volleyball Court for the Sigma Kappa Charity Tournament. The event, sponsored by Red Bull, helped raise funds for Alzheimer's research. Mariel Evans, the Vice President of Finance for Sigma Kappa, says why Sigma Kappa chose to support this cause.
One in three seniors dies of Alzheimer's, and Sigma Kappa was the first to realize that Alzheimer's was a big problem, and we are like the number one
sports game, and I got hands-on experience.
The tournament raised $400 in total. Sigma Kappa is hoping to raise even more at their next event, Sigma Sliders.
And now Connor Eli joins us with your campus and community sports. Connor?
Thanks, Lexi. Bowling Green High School hosted Perrysburg last Friday in the Wood County War, both undefeated coming in. On the first drive, Perrysburg moves down the field very efficiently as they pass for a first down, and then running back Tim Sawhorse makes a 3-yard touchdown to give them the lead over the Bobcats 7-0. Later in the game, BG's running back makes a beautiful run outside for a nice gain, but fumbles as the quarterback for Perrysburg, Trevor Hafner, picks it up and marches his way down the field to the other side. That leads to a Yellow Jacket touchdown. Perrysburg goes up 21-3 and in full force of this game. But Perrysburg isn't done. Hafner threads the needle to Zach Hansberger for a 60-yard touchdown late in the third to make it 35-3. And just to top it off, Hafner makes another pass to Hansberger, this time from 12 yards out, as Perrysburg cruises by BG 42-3. Perrysburg 8-0 hosted St. Ursula 8-1 last night at Steinecker Stadium. The Yellow Jackets were 5th in the state coming into this game, and St. Ursula was 11th. 2 minutes into the game, St. Ursula makes a counterattack off a Perrysburg turnover, and with the first shot of the game, the Arrows shot from 20 yards out and take the momentum by going up 1-0 early in the game. But that wouldn't stop the Yellow Jackets one bit. Josie Fowler dribbles her way down the field and makes a beautiful through ball to Beth Glowacki as she would cross to her teammate for a Perrysburg goal to make it 1-1. From then on, it was all Perrysburg. Glowacki dribbles her way to the corner to make another pass into the box. It deflects off at St. Ursula for a goal to go up 2-1 in the middle of the first half. Later, from 25 yards out, Glowacki fires a shot in the net into the upper 90 and scores as Perrysburg goes on to win 3-1. I spoke to the Perrysburg coach afterwards. Here's what he has to say.
Allowing one goal all season, what are your expectations for your defense coming into this game?
Well, we won a clean sheet, and then they put a quick goal against us. And but we talked about, you know, dealing good with adversity, and the fact that we were able to put a goal right back in within 2 minutes, that kind of gave us a little bit of peace of mind that it's a restart, a mulligan, and then we took care of the game. I think they put a lot of pressure on us, but I think that we were able to put the ball in the net, and that's the difference.
And now back to you, Nick.
All right, thanks, Connor. A young teen was tased by police yesterday after they heard the claim that he was suicidal. Police were called to the 800 block of 5th Street where they found a 13-year-old boy with a knife threatening himself. After refusing to comply with officers, a taser was used to control the situation. The teen was taken to the Wood County Hospital for treatment.
A Findlay man faces multiple charges after being arrested in downtown Bowling Green. BG police took suspect Aaron Deal into custody late Saturday after following him on North Main Street. He was charged with vandalism, criminal trespass, and resisting arrest.
Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson visited Findlay this Thursday. Reporter Elijah Johnson covered Carson's appearance.
Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson stopped for a meet and greet at the Pilgrim Family Restaurant in Findlay, Ohio. Carson originally planned for this to be a surprise visit, but word got out and crowds of supporters showed up to see him. Carson, who is a retired neurosurgeon and has never held a position in political office, started his presidential campaign May of 2015. When asked how he plans to compete against established politicians, Carson replied with,
"By telling the truth."
Amen. Amen.
During his visit, Carson gave 2 impromptu speeches focused on the economy, various social issues, and also America being a Christian nation.
I don't care what they say, this country has a Judeo-Christian foundation. That doesn't mean that we don't welcome everybody, but they don't get to change who we are. We are who we are. We should be proud of who we are.
A man at the meet and greet said he supported Carson largely because of this specific issue.
I'd like to see this country come back more mainstream to Christian principles, and I believe Ben Carson might be the one that'll lead us in that direction.
While Carson believes America has Christian principles at its foundation, he says he does not want a president who would let his faith get in the way of following the Constitution. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Elijah Johnson.
Ben Carson will appear in the next GOP debate hosted by the CNBC network on October 28th.
And now Katie Hodge joins us with your full Black Swamp weather reports. Kaylee?
Yeah, we got some really dreary weather in our area today. Good evening, Bowling Green. I'm Kaylee Hodge with your Black Swamp weather forecast. Current look outside, it's 67 degrees out there. We have a lot of cloud cover, making it feel really dreary, really dark, and this 91% humidity is what's making it feel very damp. It's going to feel like it's cold is soaking into your bones. As you head into tonight, we're going to start to see those humidity levels sink a little bit, but the cloud cover is going to persist. It's going to be a temperature of 56 as our low, and we won't see those clouds break up until tomorrow. Took a look at tomorrow, you can see that we're going to start to see that sunshine popping out a bit. Got a high temperature of 67 degrees again, but it's going to feel a lot more pleasant than today because of this humidity. It's only at 40% humidity, so it's going to feel a lot better as you head out the door. A look at tomorrow night, you're going to see that we're going to start to drop down to 50 degrees. Those clouds are going to continue to exit our area, and we're going to see that humidity level not get too high. It's only going to be at 77, so it's going to be a much more pleasant night than tonight. A look at your temperatures across the area right now, you can see those cloud cover is causing really even heating of the earth right now. We got Genoa's at 66, Bowling Green at 67, and then as you head towards the lake, Sandusky is at 66. Very even heating because of all the dense cloud cover. But if you look at what's going on radar-wise, you can see that we're going to start to have a very defined line extending over Toledo. As you head towards the northwest, it's going to be a lot drier, but as you head towards Columbus and Cincinnati, you're expecting to see a lot more steady rain showers. As you look at the national radar, this continues. This pattern right here, where it extends right over Toledo, is that very defined line. You head toward the New England states, you're going to see a lot of rain shower, nothing severe, but it's just going to be a very steady rain. As you head towards the plain states, though, it clears up quite a bit. You can look at this temperature gradient. It's going to follow this as well. This very defined line, again, continues right along Toledo, off into Kansas. It's got this really steep temperature gradient right there. And then look where you have our rain showers. We're going to see a lot cooler temperatures because as the rain comes down, it evaporates and takes a lot of the heat out of the air. A look at what's causing this is this low pressure system that is extended all the way up into Canada. We have this cold front though extending right here, which is bringing those cool, dry temperature into our area. And then Minnesota has this high pressure system located over it, which is those clear skies we're going to be looking forward to in the next couple days. All right, and I want to show you guys a new weather map we got out for you. It's our wind map. So you can go on to hint.fm.wind. It'll show you this map, and it will have it shows you the trajectory of the wind as well as how fast it goes. You got with this legend down at the bottom. As you get some faster winds, such as we're seeing across the plain states, the wind speeds are going to show up in white. And then if you head towards the mountains, where it's a lot calmer winds, it's a lot darker. All right, now look at the 5-day forecast, what a lot of us are really interested in. We're going to see that tomorrow we're going to have a high of 67, which is going to be the warmest temperature this week. And then as you head into Thursday and Friday, we'll start to see some more clearing of the skies, but the temperatures are going to be decreasing into this weekend. We're going to have a low temperature of 50, or a high temperature of 55 on Saturday, but lots of precipitation, making it for a rainy weekend ahead.
Well, I guess that's what you take with fall. You know, it's dreary weather's moving in. The leaves haven't quite changed yet, but it's just that time. You take what you got.
Sometimes you get like this really crisp, clean, clear days for the fall, which is what everybody looks forward to for like pumpkin picking. And then sometimes you get stuck with these kind of rainy, dreary days that we're experiencing right now.
Yep. Oh well, just comes with the season. All right, well, BG police arrested a Fostoria man yesterday after he became violent with them. The altercation happened after the suspect, William King, passed out in front of the Jimmy John's on East Wooster Street early Monday morning. When police arrived to check on him, he awoke and attempted to fight the officers. King was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct.
This past Wednesday, Alpha Chi Omega fraternity hosted a carnival. Students paid admission and were given 5 tickets to play different carnival games. The money was raised benefited the Cocoon Women's Shelter in Bowling Green. Vice President of Philanthropy Kylie Mead say how important it is to raise awareness for the local cause. Alpha Chi Omega raised almost $1,000 in funds from the carnival.
What you're doing is actually happening, so you're helping somebody, and it's cool for the Cocoon because you get to see how they've expanded their services, and you can see that what we're doing is actually helping something.
Alpha Chi Omega raised almost $1,000 in funds from the carnival.
Well, the Bowling Green Chamber of Commerce is hosting its 2nd annual Dancing with the BG Stars fundraiser this weekend. All of the proceeds will be donated to the Foundation for the Marfan Syndrome. The event takes place October 3rd at the Clazel Theater downtown at 7 p.m. For more information on how you can get tickets, contact the Bowling Green Chamber of Commerce. All right, let's you know, it's going to be Halloween weekends are now in full swing. How's the weather supposed to be looking for the upcoming weekend?
Well, as you head in through the work week, we're going to see a significant drying up, a lot more pleasant than we're experiencing today. We're going to have some clear skies heading in towards Thursday, but unfortunately for Halloween weekends, we're looking at some rainy weather. Saturday, we've got a 50% chance of rain with a nice cool temperature of 55 degrees, and Sunday it's also going to be pretty rainy. So if you're heading out to Halloween weekends, I'd recommend Friday night when we got a nice 60-degree temperature and clear skies.
Fall is always my favorite season. I love those colors and all the perfect weather and that 60s.
And there's always like a ton of like really cool fall festivals in like the local towns. I just wish it was some better weather, like you weren't gonna have to take an umbrella as you head out the door.
Oh yeah, well hey, I always love those nice muddy Friday nights, especially for football.
Yes.
But thank you for joining us here at BG24 News.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for more stories.
Also, tune in tomorrow at 5:30 for the BG24 Public Affairs Show, where the BGSU improv group, Lady Parts, will be performing.
From everyone here at BG24 News, I'm Lexi Martinez, here with Nick Dumby, Connor Eli, and Katie Hodge.
Live local news starts right now.